Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku charts.com daily analysis for the S&P 500 for Thursday, October 18, 2012. Well, a continuation of a trend to the upside today. Prior to today's trading, we had a very strong first time frame uptrend with white body candles. Today we've seen that trend continue to the upside, basically because we haven't seen a change of trend in the other direction. We haven't seen a candle with a lower high and a lower low. We have seen an indecisive outside day, or a candle where the range of today's candle completely engulfs the previous day's candle. So the range of today's candle has made a higher high but also a lower low. So it's indecisive because we've seen the buyers strong enough to take out the previous high, but also we've seen the sellers strong enough to take out the previous low. Now that doesn't take into account where the market closed, so we do need to look at where the market closed. Now it closed at the midpoint level, and that tells us that we now have an indecisive market in terms of the balance between the buyers and the sellers throughout the trading day. The market is closed with neither side in control, and that's as opposed to the previous 3 trading days, where for each of those trading days the buyers had control of the market. So there is a very strong possibility that we could see a change in that solid upside momentum that we saw previously, and see that change to the downside. This is also a spinning top type candle, and it does suggest that there is potential for a change of trend, but it's also a potential Japanese candlestick harami bearish reversal pattern, and that's where the body of today's candle is within the body of the previous candle. So we have an uptrend in place. That's a requirement for a reversal, this first time frame uptrend. We have a largish white body candle and then a smallish black body candle where the body of today's candle is within the body of the previous candle, and that also suggests that there is potential for a change of trend. The only problem with the potential change of trend is that we have very strong support immediately below where the market's trading, around this 1450 level, and the Kijun Sen is actually trading there, and I'll come to that in a minute. Just looking at the big picture here with the trend in this congestion area, we have a very strong first time frame uptrend in place, and then we have this largish flag type pattern. And there is strong potential for this to be a continuation pattern. They tend to be continuation patterns, but we have the market trading above the clouds, so a breakout up above the barrier and a close above, and especially a bullish close, would be an indication of completion of that pattern, and strong potential for the market to trade to higher levels. So here we see the barriers here of the flag type pattern here. Previously we had a small wedge triangle type pattern here, and the market broke out successfully and went on with that move, but here is a much bigger picture pattern, and it's really relevant to this very strong second time frame uptrend that the market's been in. Now the potential for a downside breakout and a reversal from this pattern isn't as great as the potential for an upside, because we have the cloud down below here and very strong support down below, extending down to around the 1400 level at the moment, roughly down around here. So if we do see a breakout, there is a limiting factor to the downside here, if the breakout's to the downside. In terms of trend lines and trend channels, here we've seen the market bounce off the trend line once again. Very strong upside momentum, but the market's failed to go on with that move today. Indecisiveness. If we do see the market test down to around this level, the trend line has the potential to hold this market. If we see buying coming in, there is potential for the market to trade to higher levels, but the area that the trend line is trading at coincides with this 1440 level of potentially strong support. In terms of the Fibonacci extension, we're examining the current first time frame uptrend that the market is in, and its relationship to the previous time the market was trending up. And here we've seen the market test to the 261.8% level for the previous day's trading, and today we've seen the market strongly rejected from there. So this 1460 level in terms of Fibonacci is very, very important, and does suggest that there is potential for that change of trend to the downside. With the Fibonacci retracement, which is in an expansion mode, we've traded past the 100% level in a bullish manner, traded through the 161.8% in a bullish manner, and it doesn't look as though the market will meet its target at the 261.8%, which coincides roughly with this major swing higher around the 1473, 1474 area. But if the market does continue trending up, and there are reasons why the market may not continue trending up, but if it does, that 261.8% will be a very strong target for this market. Now in terms of Ichimoku, obviously we still have a bullish market in all three timeframes. The market's trading above the cloud here, so we have a bullish market in the long-term time frame and bullish in the medium and short-term time frame by trading above the Kijun Sen and the Tenkan Sen. The Kijun Sen, as I've mentioned earlier, is very close to where the market's trading, and it is pointing flat, so price action has been attracted back towards there, and there is a possibility that that could happen for tomorrow's trading as well. We do need to watch that area for very strong support and potentially price rejection to the upside. We also have the Tenkan Sen trading just below there, around 1444 at the moment, and just below very, very strong support from previous times at around the 1440 level. We have had a crossover of the Tenkan Sen below the Kijun Sen previously, and that was a very weak sell signal for this market. Didn't really amount to anything. But we haven't seen the crossover back up of the Tenkan Sen above the Kijun Sen at the moment. If that does occur above the cloud, and if we see some strong bullishness in the market, it will be another strong buy signal, but let's wait and see. I'd imagine that if we did see that happen, it would coincide with perhaps a close up above the barrier or some of these swing highs within the flag pattern. But we do need to be patient and wait and see how this market turns out. If we do see that pullback down below the 1440 level, we do have strong support at the top of the cloud here around 1430, and that extends all the way down roughly to the round number 1400.